Film.
Welcome to the Palais des Expositions and the final day of competition at the Nice World Championships. We have had some amazing stories through the week. And we just wonder what this afternoon has in store for us. The gold medals in the pairs have gone to Petrova and Tikhonov of Russia. In the men, to Alexei Yagudin in that dramatic night a couple of nights ago. And last night, of course, absolute bedlam here when Marina Anasina and Gwendal Pesara secured the gold medal in ice dance for France. Over the next, 3 hours, the drama will unfold again, and the main contenders, of course, Michelle Kwan out to regain her title that she lost last year to Maria Butyrskaya. But perhaps the favourite is Irina Slutskaya. She was the favourite until yesterday when Maria Butyrskaya skated out of her skin. And she's the leader going into the free. And that will start, that last group will start at around 5:39 British time. Simon Reed alongside Chris Howarth to take you through the next 3 hours or so. And it's mouth-watering, Chris.
It is indeed, and there's good skaters in every single group, so it's going to be a very good afternoon's viewing. And of course the final group is going to be mouth-watering. Wonderful stuff. Still got my money on Butyrskaya to retain the title after that wonderful free short program yesterday.
That's Zoya Douchine of Germany. Yes, Butyrskaya. I think a lot of people now are switching to Butyrskaya. She is so much more consistent than she used to be. Michelle Kwan is so much less consistent than she used to be. Irina Slutskaya, though, if she goes clean, could make a mockery of both of them.
She's certainly good. I think Slutskaya is going to have to do a couple of triple combinations if she's to get in front of Butyrskaya, if Butyrskaya skates well.
Right then, in this group, there are 4 groups. In this group we have Douchine from Germany, then Ivana Jakupčević for Croatia, Shirene Human from South Africa, Siyin Sun from China, Anna Lundström from Sweden, and Silvia Fontana for Italy. But to start the competition, Gerda did so well in qualification, but bombed, I'm afraid, in her short program. Just 16 years old, she's got terrific talent. In 20th place, it's Zoya Douchine with music from Leonard Bernstein's West Side Story. Good start, triple toe, double toe. Landed just below me, so I wasn't sure of the landing, but it was a triple Lutz. Did she land it clean?
Yeah, I was looking from up above as well. I think there was a double-footed landing on that.
Triple flip, but again, not clean. I think there was a spare leg landing there too.
Yeah, she looks a little tentative, that left leg there for security.
That's better. Triple Salchow. Yeah, did well. Took an age to line up the triple loop, but she landed. Very nice Billman spin to follow. Triple toe on its own, that will count. The other one, of course, in combination. Girl who was born in Moscow but emigrated to Germany as an 8-year-old with her mother. Started to skate when she was just 3 years old, now only 16, but astonishing maturity. And the important thing there, Chris, was, as you say, she looked tentative at the start, but she really grew into the program, and she looked the genuine article by the end of it.
Yeah, it was a great start to the afternoon for us, and very well done to her. You can see the triple toe there, beautiful landing, solid as a rock on that back outside edge, double toe on the end. Just 2 jumps with double-footed landings. Here's that Lutz, just, you can see that left foot touching. She didn't quite make the complete rotations on that. And the flip, which is an inconsistent jump for her. This was the jump that let her down in the short program. In fact, the left foot may have just kept off there.
Yeah, looked it on replay, didn't it?
Yeah, so it's a good effort.
So we'll keep that a 4th triple. In fact, 5th triple.
5th triple, yep.
That's very good for starters in the opening group. And well, I think this is the last time we're going to see Zoya Douchine in the opening group of a World Championship. She has got immense potential.
Yeah, she really has. And she's got a good head on her shoulders as well. She's a clever girl. Very good prospect for the future. Germany at the moment, they need people like her. There's Stefan Lindemann in the men's.
Yes. Volchkova is, I have to say, underachieved. They need a new star.
They really do. And the ladies, you could be looking at their new star. Fantastic.
What a winning smile she has. Alexander Vedinin, the coach. She's very, very happy. So the marks, a mixture of 4-4s and 1-4-5, 1-4-6. Of course, the judges are given the overall mark, the average mark, before they actually reproduce theirs, confirm them. 4-3 up to 4.5. That's a very good opening ploy from Zoya Douchine, and she could well find her moving up from 20th place, although it is unfortunate for her that she skated first. That's how Chris relaxes before he starts commentating. Now for Croatia, girl who just scraped in. Remember, we had 30 into the short program. 24 of those made it through to this afternoon to the free, and this girl qualified in 24th place. She's 22 years old, from Zagreb. Her music, Kitaro's Passage of Life, and it's Croatia's Ivana Jakupčević. Double toe, but a turn in between.
Yeah, she just leant forwards a little bit on the landing of the first jump, but plenty of attack.
triple Salchow, but double-footed, and she stepped out of it as well. Axel. But everything's a little bit of a fight for her. Again, double-footed, I'm afraid, on the loop. A triple, but it won't count. Badly needs another triple now. Only one clean one. The opening triple toe. Triple toe again on its own. Quite the performance she was looking for. Again, look at the crowd. Extraordinary that it's packed out for this opening group. And, well, since the opening day, it's been a revelation. The crowds here, 10,000 packed inside the Palais des Expositions. And the French Federation, which is reputedly heavily in debt still, is going to get quite a few francs through its coffers as a result of this week.
Well, I hope they do, because they've stepped in at the last minute to take the championships on, and they've done such a great job. It's been organised very, very well indeed. We've had a good time, haven't we?
Not bad.
You've had a very good time.
Well, I was sitting on the beach this morning thinking, we're getting paid for this. And I hope Marina Anasina doesn't come and bother us like she did yesterday. No, it was great to talk to her yesterday, and no, it's been a wonderful week. And the French, seriously, have been rewarded, haven't they? Silver, a bronze medal in the pairs competition, gold medal last night in the ice dance.
And it's not inconceivable that they won't get a medal this afternoon. If Kwan was to not skate well, or any of the top three weren't to skate well, it's possible that Gusmeroli, if she really skates a blinder, could get a medal. From some of the things we've seen this week, anything's possible.
Anything's possible. We've had horrible accidents, we've had a stabbing. And that's just Chris's lifestyle.
A couple of nights to go yet.
Thank you. Marks for presentation.
So Ivana Jakupčević goes into second place behind Zoya Douchine.
4-2, 4-0, 3-8, 4-1.
And obviously came with fairly limited horizons and wasn't too bad, not a scarring period for her. Anna Rechnio beginning her warm-up. It was awful to watch her in the short program, but let's hope she can make amends this afternoon. She's in the next group. So too, Chris, is Diána Póth. But you didn't read the reminding of that.
I can't wait.
Now from South Africa, 20 years old, from Johannesburg. The theme music from a film called Titanic, Shirene Human. 23rd place, just one place above Jakupčević. Triple toe, a little heavy on the landing, but just about counted. Salchow, I'm afraid. Double axel, double toe. Down on the triple toe, I guess that was going to be the combination.
I think the pressure was on for her there because she was looking for a combination in the first one.
Double flip, double toe. Obviously limited horizons for Shirene. She's been in 5 World Championships now, but has never before qualified for this final free program. 37th last year, so a considerable improvement. Close the program, mostly doubles. Yes, it's all about fulfilling your objectives at this level, and I'm sure If you told her that at the beginning of the week that you were going to qualify for the final and the free program on the Saturday, she'd say, I'll take that. And she didn't do too badly, only one triple, but then I think there's only 3 that she attempted that might have come off. The rest of them were doubles.
Yeah, that's right. She doesn't have the big triple jumps in her repertoire, but she's got a lovely style and a very, very strong skater. Of course, she qualified in the weaker group. That's not taking anything away from her, but if she'd been in the other group, she would have really, really struggled. Pretty sure I put my hand on my heart and say she wouldn't have got through.
No.
This was the sort of start she was looking for. A little bit of hesitation on the landing of that. The left leg was a bit slow. And there's the Salchow. Should have been a triple, just doubled out. Double axel. See, just leaning forwards a little bit on the landing, still able to get the double toe on the end.
But obviously from skaters from South Africa, which doesn't have any kind of tradition really in world terms, for her to come here and skate alongside the likes of Butyrskaya and Kwan and Slutskaya, invaluable experience.
It certainly is. I think it's fantastic that she's been able to get through this far, and I think your comment at the beginning is dead right. She'd take making it through this far. I think in a wildest dream she wouldn't imagine she'd be participating in the free program. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, she's never going to be world champion, but at 20 years of age she's got plenty of scope for more improvement and terrific competitive experience.
Marks for technical merit.
3-6 up to 4-0. Obviously no South African judge. The judging panel made out mostly of the leading nations.
Thank you. Marks for presentation.
Interestingly though, no Russian judge, no American judge. Remember, it's those 2 nations which will hit it out head-to-head in the final group. So 3rd place for Shirene Human.
Sur la glace, représentant la Chine.
On the ice, representing
Now
China.
from China, 22nd, just above Jakupčević and Human. Her first competition out of Asia, her first ever World Championships. Just 15 years of age, from Harbin province. Mrs. Sun Siyin, and her music, The Barbara of Seville. Now for the triple toe. Yeah, triple toe, double toe, and a flying double axel to start. This is excellent. For the triple loop, double toe combination, but double footing on the loop.
And didn't really get enough elevation on that, just landing with a skate going forwards.
Salchow looked clean enough.
Yes, you did well there, right in front of the judges, landing on an inside edge, but got it back on the outside pretty quickly.
fall. Triple toe loop attempted.
Yeah, that was very, very hard. That'll take the wind out of her sails for a minute or two.
She's a tough nut, though. Good on her for going for it. Triple Salchow double toe, but again, I'm afraid it didn't end how she'd like. Plenty of support. And not just out of sympathy for that crashing fall. I think there's a girl there with quite a bit of talent and potential. She cuts a really nice figure on the ice, very pleasing movements. Yeah, there was only a couple triples landed, and the fall was a pretty horrific one, but I think we're going to see an awful lot more of Sun Siyin.
Well, I sincerely hope so. She's put a good effort out there this afternoon. Very, very good effort. Tough, tough fall. It really does take you a little while just to get back into it, and it's fortunate that there was a bit of a break in the program at that point, so she had a moment or two just to collect her thoughts and get herself back together.
But great to see that after the fall, yeah, there was a moment's pause. She went back and tried the triples.
Yeah, she could easily have doubled out, and she showed courage, showed she's got a bit of character, and that's so important. There you can see going for the triple loop, just landing forwards. Did well to get double toe loop on the end. Yeah, she's a gutsy little character, and that's what you need in this sport. It is very, very tough indeed. Of course, while the skaters are learning the difficult jump, she'll be working on triple lutz and triple flip back home. She'll be taking falls like that every morning. So although it looks bad out there on the ice, the skaters aren't quite used to it.
Yeah, it looks so elegant, but they're battered and bruised.
Certainly
falls like that. I mean, look at your body.
Yeah. Rather not, actually. Yeah, you can see her working all the time, trying to get that technical content up.
Marks for technical merit.
So the marks from Siyin Sun. Remember, Zoya Douchine leading at the moment, and will retain her lead after those marks. 3.9 up to 4.3.
4.3. Thank you.
Note pour la présentation.
Marks for presentation, yeah, second and third across the board. Just 3 judges have her in third place, otherwise it's second right the way across. So it's the German with the temporary lead, and Sun goes into second place. Now to a very impressive young Swede who was 18th in the short. She goes into the free in 19th place in her second World Championships. Didn't qualify in her first in Minneapolis a couple of years ago, but has qualified here with something to spare. This is Anna Lundström from Karlskrona. landed.
No, it certainly wasn't. Two-footed landing and not fully rotated.
Now the Lutz, a key element for her. Double axel, but she needs to get something big here. Down the other end of the ring, she's going to go for triple toe, triple toe. Well, she got it, but a couple of turns in between. Hardly a combination.
Yeah, that won't be marked as a combination. That's two separate triple toes, so one of those won't count.
Something that Chris never tried in his career. Going for the triple flip there, but this is not a good story this afternoon for Anna. Double Salchow. Well done. Fought hard and gets her second triple. That was the Salchow, which she tried earlier on. Shows some presence of mind and some character there at the end after what for her would have been a bit of a traumatic 4 minutes. That second triple may stop her falling like a stone to the bottom end of this lineup. 19th place, she's hardly going to advance, but that second triple was vital.
It certainly was, and showed a lot of courage to get the Salchow out. It was a good quality jump. She kept the left foot off, and that was one of the problems that plagued her throughout that program. She's got a wonderful style, really looks great out there, some good choreography, really a nice feel to the music. Here's a look at one of the key elements, the triple loop. You see that left foot touching down and going to put a turn on the end to regain some sort of control. But there, she made the rotation on that one, no problem. So again, that left foot, it's a confidence thing. She's to really, really work hard at getting the left leg out earlier. She has a textbook position in the air. Look, ankles nice and tight. And, she's got to release the foot earlier. And there, that move, and not quite sure how Simon knows I never tried that.
Well, just judging from your voice. I think it would have left a scar or two.
I think you're probably right, yeah. I had tried it, I'd probably be still down there. Some good choreography in the program, so the second mark should be good. The problem for her is she's got Zoya just behind her, who skated so well, so she's going to lose a place at least.
Yes.
Box 4.
And one more to come next to Silvia Fontana, the Italian, who's out on the ice just warming up, who doesn't really belong in this group. Now Anna, as Chris intimated, is going to drop.
4-3.
Just one judge has her in first place, that's the Norwegian.
4-2. 4-2.
But otherwise,
4-0.
not good. Be slightly better, I would think, for presentation. But not what she was looking for, and Anna is going to drop to second place. Zoya Douchine leads. One to go in this group. And here she is. She would hate to be here. She has such high ambition. And maybe there was a hint of over-expectation in her short program. She was 21st in the short. It's the girl who was 8th in Europeans, so let's see if she can redeem herself here. Big smile from the 23-year-old from New York, but skating for Italy, Silvia Fontana with Puccini's La Bohème. Triple Lutz, double toe, and the best move we've seen so far this afternoon. Now for the flip. Only double. Double, that was the loop. Just a little tight. And the Italian contingent, which is huge here, remember, only 40 miles away from the border, roaring her on.
She really wants to settle down now and make sure she gets the weight over the takeoff foot.
This is the loop coming. No, it's not, it's the Salchow.
Just stepping out of the end of that.
Triple toe on its own. She's changing the program halfway through. But, successfully got that second triple. the edge to that double axel. Now, he doubles out on the toe loop, and I'm afraid this is not going too far. Double foots on that double axel. Confidence you can see almost draining out of her. Good to see her smile. Inwardly, she must be churning. This young lady really wants success badly, perhaps too badly. And you're saying halfway through she needs to calm down a little bit, I think, and take the pressure off herself. I think she's putting herself under too much pressure.
Yeah, you could be right. She was snatching at the jumps, and it's so important when you're out there skating under pressure to make sure that you've got your weight firmly over the skate, and just let the skates run, let the skates do the work for you. And sometimes you could see her almost forcing the skate through the jump, and she paid the price. You end up putting so much energy into it, and the return is nil. You get nothing back. It's such a pity, because it was a good start. This was the combination at the beginning, and that's just the sort of opening that she'd be looking for. The triple lutz, double toe. She doesn't have a great technique.
Engaged to be married to John Zimmerman, on a part of the pair with Kyoko Ina. Maybe he can help. Certainly I saw him last night when she was presumably safely tucked up in bed. He was at the bowling rink that I was at, with Michael Weiss getting tucked in there. I think they were a lot more successful than I was.
That's not difficult though, is it?
Not from last night. I was thrashed by Hendrik Schamberger, who's commentating for the Germans alongside us.
And rightly so. And the Hungarian girls?
Just pipped them at the post.
Did you?
Yes.
That was on the bowling.
Quick while you're winning.
Wish I'd been there.
I'm glad you weren't. Nothing changes.
Hey, good news. Diana's out warming up.
There she is, Diána Póth.
It's brightened my day.
Yes, he's been a bit subdued, but it's going to get a lot louder in this second group. There's Galina Slutskaya, who took Viktor Petrenko to Olympic gold alongside her, and Petrenko incidentally married Galina's daughter. Silvia looks okay, which is good to see. She was very close to tears after the short, but these are not marks she's going to enjoy.
Silvia Fontana, non pour la valeur technique.
Marks for technical merit.
Well, I'm surprised that they are better marks than Zoya Douchine.
4-3, 4-5.
She's a little lucky, I think.
4-3,
4-2 up to 4.5.
Thank you.
Non pour la présentation.
Marks for presentation.
Yep. Confirmation. Presentation was good, but for me, Zoya Douchine was better than those marks.
Yeah, I'd go along with you, Simon. Don't understand that at all, really.
And she slots in third place overall.
Thank you.
But Douchine leads so far. Remember, she led her going into the free. Anna Lundström second. Silvia Fontana, the winner of the free so far after the opening group, but into third place. Very close between those three. And then quite a gap to Siyin Sun, Ivana Jakupčević and Shirene Human. We're going to take a commercial break, but don't go away. Chris's favourite girl is out on the ice, and we'll be focusing on her after this break. Welcome back. That's Anna Rechnio, who's one of the 6 skaters out there warming up before the second group. Chris is vacating his chair for maybe a couple of performances, because I've been joined by the British representative here, the British champion Tammy Sear, who didn't qualify this group, but we talked all about that, and Tammy didn't get the performance she wanted. She was in a tougher group and now can sit back and enjoy it. She made a great debut in the commentary booth yesterday, so we brought her back today. And also, it gets away from Chris talking about Diána Póth, because I don't know if you're aware, he's got a bit of a thing about Diána Póth, and we won't dwell on it when you're here, but we'll get him back when she comes on. She's, what, 1, 2, 3, fourth on, Tammy. Right, let's talk skating now. It's a good group, isn't it, for the second group, Liz?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, there's some strong skaters out there, like Malinina. She was 4th last year,
yep.
So you know it's going to be a good group.
Ladies, warm-up is over. You please clear
Finn will start.
Thank you.
Juan Antonio Samaranch is here, president of the IOC. The Finn will start Alisa Drei, then Galina Maniachenko. There's Diana there. Chris has gone very quiet. Maniachenko from the Ukraine, Tatiana Malinina from Uzbekistan, then Diana, then Anna Rechnio from Poland, and finally Yoshie Onda from Japan, who looked very impressive in her debut yesterday.
Oh yeah, fabulous jumps.
Sur la
This is
glace,
judging panel.
représentant la Finlande,
On the ice, representing Finland,
Alisa Drei.
First up then, lying in 14th place, she was 14th in the short. Originally from Moscow, but now skating for Finland in her 4th World Championships. 14th the best she's done. Let's see if she can go better. Alisa Drei. Should be a triple toe combination here. Didn't quite land it right, did she?
No, she was playing safe, but she was a bit back on her heel, so she wasn't going for the second combination.
You have to make some split-second decisions, don't you, when you're out there?
Yeah, definitely. You have to either go for it or not.
Now for the Lutz. Nope, just a double.
She doesn't seem as confident this year as she has been in the past, but she has changed coaches, so that could have something to do with it. That was better. Nice triple loop. That's just not working for her this afternoon.
Just held on there, triple flip.
Yeah, she fought for that triple flip. You have to dig deep when jumps like coming out.
But a hand down on the triple Salchow. Double toe. course, you mentioned the word fought early on, and you had the feeling there's Pietrante and Annick Gayagi, who trained her in Paris, that it was a bit of a fight. It's not natural this year. She is such a natural talent. We've seen that in European and World Championships in the past, but she's really having to dig deep here.
Yeah, everything looks like a real struggle this year. Again, it could be because they're trying to change her technique or something, but everything looks very hard. She also looks very untrained this year.
Yes, sometimes you just don't know behind the scenes what's gone on.
No.
We're certainly not aware of anything, apart from, as you say, the fact that she has changed coaches.
And she has been very strong in the past, and it's a shock for me to actually see her miss jump. She's normally very solid on her feet.
She's been with the Paris contingent since December, which is not really long enough to get fully acquainted with the new setup.
No, it takes a while for you to get used to new coaches. And being in Paris as well, I think she's been in Russia for quite a while.
Yeah, she was born in Russia, moved to Finland with her mother just a few years ago. 22 years of age now, so still plenty of scope for improvement. Indeed, there was dramatic improvement at the Worlds from Minneapolis. She was 25th, didn't qualify for this final stage, and 14th last year. But I sense she might drop here.
Yeah, I think she might do.
She's going to take the lead at the moment. Of course, she qualified in a much higher position than anyone else we've seen so far, so she'll be up there, but that's going to be misleading. I think people who are just below her could well overtake her as the afternoon wears on.
Faster than ever.
Very
Faster than ever.
very fast.
So she goes into the lead at the moment, but I think there's going to be a lot of girls overtaking her.
Annick Gayagi. Yes, 4.48. They're commending her on speed. But it's the quality of the jumps that she's going to have to improve. Good mark from the Romanian for presentation, 5.2 at 4.3 from the Germans, so they're moving about quite a bit. Third place there, but first overall. And there's a former multi-world champion, Katarina Witt, watching on.
Thank you.
Next on the ice from Ukraine, she finished in 16th place. I think she's got real quality on the ice, but she too is a little vulnerable on the jumps. But just watch the skating quality. I'll be interested to hear your comments, Tammy, about this young girl, Galina Maniachenko from Ukraine. Her free program skating to Antony and Cleopatra. Used to be a pair skater, but now watch her as a single skater. Should be the triple Lutz into the corner here.
No, just didn't get anything right there. It's always hard when you open with such a big jump to keep your focus when you miss it.
Now the loop. No. Timing not right. Pity because she cuts a lovely figure on the ice.
Oh, she's got fabulous jumps when they work. They're very, very strong.
Now the flip.
That was better. Fabulous landing, nice and strong.
Must be such a relief if you've got two jumps wrong and you feel the timing's gone forever, suddenly it comes back.
You really got to keep your focus, forget the jumps you've missed and just keep going, remembering taking one element at a time.
Gone for the Lutz again.
Again, the Lutz isn't going to happen today. There's a lot of pressure on the Lutz because it's the girls' highest jump, so they know they have to get the Lutz out.
Salchow, but off axis.
The timing and everything's wrong this afternoon. Again, when you watch the girls in practice and everything's consistent, it's a shame when it doesn't work. Speaking from experience. She's really got to dig deep now for the end of the program. Oh.
Not even the triple toe loop. Just about the easiest of the jumps.
Yep. It's a big shame.
But nothing's easy on an afternoon like this.
No, you really have to keep your focus and just keep pushing yourself. Sometimes this is when you want the ice just to open up. The sport is becoming so technical that when the jumps don't happen, you lose the program, you lose everything.
Sometimes out there, and you know it, Tammy, can be the loneliest place in the world after 4 minutes like that.
Yep, definitely. Like I said, you really sometimes want the ice just to open up or someone just to say, stop, do it again, start again, but it's one of those days, really.
When you see the girls perform as they have done so far this afternoon, it hasn't been a particularly high standard, apart from Zoya Douchine, who did really well early on. Does it make you itch to get out there?
It's very frustrating for me to sit and watch and think, oh, I can do just as well, if not better. It's very frustrating, but to be honest, it's going to help me. It's going to make me stronger. It's going to make me fight even harder. I know that I can do just as well.
Good to hear. So we'll watch one more together. We better bring Chris in to do Diána Póth, otherwise he's going to be hell to live with. But are you enjoying yourself now? Obviously the pressure's off. Are you enjoying being in Nice?
Yeah, it's a fabulous place for a competition. It's very nice. The weather's fabulous and the arena's just wonderful. The ice is great out there.
Did you come here to watch the ice dance last night?
I did. It was very exciting.
Yes, if those of you at home weren't here, it was a pandemonium watching Marina Anasina and Gwendal Pezera take that gold medal for France.
And to be in your home country, it just must be wonderful feeling. Everybody was standing and cheering.
In contrast, not been a day for Galina. When the timing's off, it's right off, and there was nothing that she could do. And she's going to have to sit and suffer and take these marks on the chin. It's so public. That's another thing about this sport. It's so failure is so public, and having to sit there in the kiss and cry.
And take the marks, yeah. It's very difficult.
Galina Gukar alongside her. I'm afraid they're going to be, well, by her standards, just awful marks. She's capable of, well, nearly a full mark better than that.
Yeah, definitely. I think she managed one clean triple. It's very hard.
Her mind looks almost vacant now, as if she's in a kind of shock. And you can understand that. 4-0 up to 4-5, and for presentation up to 4-6, but if she hasn't spent so much time on her backside, of course, the presentation mark would be that much higher.
Yeah, it would be higher as well.
So she's going to slot in 4th overall, 5th on the night, but it's going to drop heavily. So one more competitor for Tammy and I. There's Rechnio, who's to come in a couple of skaters' time, but we're going to switch our focus to the ice now and watch the young lady who, as Tammy said, was 4th last year. It was amazing, but she's had so many problems since then. The death of her coach, she's had terrible problems with her foot, and that's why right now she's in 17th place going into the free, which is no place for her. 27 years old from Uzbekistan, skating to Malagena. This is Tatiana Malinina. jumps, which looked so solid last year, have been a real thing of horror this year.
Oh, it's a real shame.
Triple that she was really motoring, wasn't she? There was no shortage of attack.
Fabulous speed into everything, and like last year she was just unbelievable. Her jumps, everything was so easy.
Triple flip. I think it was clean, don't think the free leg touched.
No, it was double footed.
Was it?
Yeah.
But that was all right.
Better. Fabulous.
Triple toe that time. She's off and running.
Yeah, she has to get her composure now. It's fabulous to see the girls out here, 27 like her and Butyrskaya. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And they're actually, Butyrskaya is just fabulous to see the strength and the maturity on the ice. It's what figure skating needs. Oh, that was a shame.
Yes, it's a good point. They are women, not girls.
It makes all the difference, and like I said, it is so technical. You need to see the ladies on the ice with the style and the grace.
Well done. Triple Salchow, double toe. Another go at the Lutz. No, not so much speed and only a double. It was never really going to happen.
No, not at all. You can see her head's down. The confidence just looks like it's gone. With Malinina, she's really a jumping machine when they work. So when they're not working, the program suffers very, very badly. She's not very stylish. She's going to suffer this year. But it's good to see that she's out there. She's going for it.
Down on the double axel.
Again, she looks untrained. She's suddenly got a lot slower. The jump's getting even harder. These girls really need to run their programs. You can see the ones that do and the ones that don't.
What a contrast 12 months can bring, but so much has happened to her. The key thing, of course, the death of her coach, Igor Xenofonto, who died in a car accident in the summer of last year. And that takes a heck of a lot of recovering from. You can imagine the closeness of a relationship between coach and skater.
Oh, it must have been devastating. And for her to keep going, it must have been very difficult for her, a very hard year for her.
All right, Tammy, I better let you go now, because Chris, if he has to watch Diána Póth standing up, he'll probably faint. So
the excitement.
I'll bring him back in, but thanks very much.
Thank
You've
you.
been terrific. Good luck in all that you do.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you next year.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. Few highlights, I'm afraid, for Tatiana Malinina. Just a couple of triples, and as Tammy was saying, she is not going to make much advance from 17th place. I've been joined by Mr. House. You relaxed enough?
Very calm. the moment. I'm sure you will do your best to change that.
No, I'll just let you go.
I believe that one.
Awful to see Tatiana like this. She's such a talented young lady.
Real shame. It was a nightmare performance for her. I mean, who would have believed that she was capable of missing something like a double axel at the end there? It's just such a pity. She got so much fight though. She tried so hard. And it's an awful feeling when the timing's wrong and you go up, you haven't got a clue how you're going to come back down again. It's just awful, and good to see her smiling on there. I really hope that she can fight her way back.
Yeah. In skating terms, well, in everything else, skating's only a fraction of what her life's been over the last year. It's a write-off this year.
6-4-1.
Hopefully she can come back next year.
4-3. 4-3. Thank you.
The important thing for her is people around her. She seems to have good support there, and
Yes.
if they can help her, she can be right back to the top, I'm sure.
Husband Roman Skorniakov alongside. Third place for Tatiana Malinina, but it's going to get a lot worse than that.
4-3. 4-3. Thank you.
But it's going to get a lot better for the man alongside me fairly dramatically, and that's the reason why. She was awful in the qualifying, even Chris would admit that, but she picked herself up in the short, got into 13th place. She's 15th going into the free. She could advance somewhat if she can produce here. Another cha-cha, the music, the skater, Hungary's Diána Póth. Triple combination here. Triple double, but she'll take that. Sorry, was that commentary, Chris? I'm not sure. Did you speak?
I'm going to switch my mic off.
This is the Lutz. All right.
Yeah, she's working hard.
Loop though, she was looking for a triple. Now for the flip. This is not a good passage. Needs to really get a hold of herself now in the second half of the program. Flip. I think there's meant to be a combination there with a toe loop on the end. Mr. Howard's gone very quiet. He is here, believe me. Just isn't capable of speech. Salchow, was it clean?
It was, yeah, she kept the left foot off. Tight on the rotation. Good double axel at the end.
Amazing flexibility. Yeah, no doubt about it. Not just for Póth here. She's got star quality, but she's got to land the jumps consistently. It was better than the program she produced. This free program, of course, was her qualification program. It was better than that. That was a disaster, wasn't it? That was a medium. She'd probably take it, actually, after the qualification.
Yeah, I think so. There's no doubt her confidence has been lifted after the performance in the short, which was very, very good indeed. Just, I have a question mark over the program, really. I don't think that style suits her at all. I'm not a fan of the choreography. And
I think you've told her to, haven't you?
I have, yes.
How did it go down?
Not great. We'll see what happens next year. I love the short program.
I love honesty, Chris.
Yeah.
And you're that.
Well, it was a good start. Not a great start, but a good start. She nailed the triple-triple combination in the short program, but couldn't quite manage it here this afternoon in the free. There's the looks. You can see she's only just making the 3 turns, which makes those landings very, very difficult indeed.
But you think she had more of a moody music?
Yeah, I do. I thought the Gary Moore number she did for the short, I thought that, you know, suited her style fantastically. And I sort of suggested that.
But I think, seriously, the routines are already set down for next year. Is that right?
No, she'll do it through the closed season. She'll work on the program now, so this will probably be the last time she performs this program.
Yes. No, what I meant was that she knows what she's doing next year, and I don't think there's a bluesy number scheduled. No,
not necessarily. I don't think that the skaters have chosen their music yet. They won't have started work on anything yet, so she won't listen to me anyway.
I'm not sure. Anyway. Would imagine she'll stay at around 15th place.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Been a real test of character, this championships, for this season, really.
For 7, for 8, for
Change coaches.
8, for 7, for 6.
Haven't had a mention yet, Chris.
No.
For 8, for 7. Thank you.
Notre présentation.
Marks for presentation.
4-6 up to 5-0 for
4, 6.
the technical side, and better of a presentation. Yeah, she's going to move up above Alisa Drei, so not too bad.
4, 8, 5, 1, 4, 7, 4, 6.
So Diana will be feeling a lot better than she was at the beginning of the week.
Sur la glace, représentant la Pologne.
On the ice, representing
Now then,
Poland.
representing Poland in 17th place in the short program. She's had 2 really poor programs, and she is so much better than that. She should be in the top group, really. And she has been at World Championships before. She was 5th in Minneapolis. She was 6th last year. And now way, way down, but some talent. Let's hope that she's got some confidence back. I fear the worst, though. Let's hope I'm wrong. Anna Rechnio from Poland with Gypsy Flame. Down on the triple flip. I think there was a triple toe planned at the end of it. This move could make or break the routine. It's the triple Lutz. Nope. Touchdown again. Just watch the choreography, because this girl skate out of her skin. On our way.
Well, there's no shortage of attack here in the opening of this free program.
Just doubles out on the loop.
That's ironic, that's her best triple jump.
Triple flip.
The left foot looked very, very low on that. Not sure if it touched, but it was a great effort.
Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. She needs it.
Yeah, she certainly does.
And that time she does nail the loop. The third triple. And her coach is imploring her to finish off in style. Heavy fall on the double axel. Yeah. I think that was for the last jump. But none of it, I'm afraid, was up to the standard that she knows she can produce. She is such a talent, and she's proved it in the last 2 years at World Championships. She's looked to be the girl for the big occasion. She's never really done it at Europeans, but she has at Worlds. But this year, she's done it in neither. She was 13th in Vienna, and she's going to be way, way lower than that here in Nice.
Well, at least there were some positive notes there to take back with her. She fought so hard to get that flip out, nailed the loop, which was good. In previous performances, we've seen her in that situation over and over again and doubling out. But at least she went for everything. Well, not everything, but at least she went for the majority of the jumps. And that's important. That's the only way that she's going to improve and get her confidence and her consistency back. She's a wonderful character. I mean, she skates as fast as any of the men. Fantastic to watch. I'd be terrified going into the jumps at the speed that she does. Perhaps that's part of the problem. Maybe she should just ease back slightly.
Amazing story, the way she started. Her parents were working in the rink in Warsaw, and they couldn't leave her at home, so they had to bring her along. And she took to it like a duck to water. Loved what she saw, and has become well, a big star in Poland. 3 times national champion. But there's so much more that she could achieve if she gets it right.
Yeah, in practice, she's been infallible.
Miroslava Wojtala alongside her, who trains her in Warsaw. Well, she's less emotional than she has been on a couple of occasions this week, but there's not much more tears to flow, I don't think. 3 first places, but the majority of them have a second and third, and the first place is, of course, for the second mark. But overall, Anna Rechnio slots in third place, Diána Póth leads, Alisa Drei second. But if we continue with what we saw yesterday, we could have a new leader here. A young lady from Japan, coached by the trainer of Midori Ito, and she looks to have just some of that talent herself. Ito, of course, a former champion a decade and a half ago. She has a terrific free skate in the 4 continents. She finished 3rd in the free skating there. She goes in here in 13th place. Yoshie Onda, just 17 years of age. Lovely start, triple flip, great height. Now into the corner for the looks. Nope, not quite that time. Triple toe, double toe. Bit of a heavy landing, but she held on to the triple Salchow.
Yeah, she's working hard, making those landings count. Good double axel.
To line up the loop, didn't she?
Yeah, it looked as though she wasn't confident going into that at all.
That was good. Triple Salchow, double toe.
great to see her fight back like that after the fall on the loop.
Lovely triple toe loop on its own. Triple number 5. Double axel to finish. Interesting, I remember your comments from yesterday. So many of them are unmemorable, but I do remember one that was memorable yesterday, and you said you thought that she has a chance of landing the triple axel.
Yeah, she has a very, very good technique on that. You could see at the last axel in the program there, how she really gets a good wind-up on the forward outside edge, and the thing lifts with so much energy. That's exactly the same technique that Midori Ito used, and I wouldn't be at all surprised to see her doing triple axel in the near future.
Yes, it's interesting. I see Midori Ito, what was that, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
When you were a boy. And she landed the triple axel. No girl since has been able to consistently. Tanya Harding had a go at it, but didn't really land it. There's Michiko Yamada, who coached Ito to her World Championship.
Well, she must be very proud. She knows she's got some talent here, and somebody with a bit of character as well. You know, she went down on the loop, came straight back round, triple Salchow, put it in combination. So that's good to see. Gutsy little skater, a lot of fight, not a lot of choreography. The character, charisma's got to be built on, and she's got to skate to the music a little bit more, but the basic groundwork has been done here and done well.
It certainly will. I know British Eurosport viewers will be going back to the studio in a minute to see Sasha Upton and Nikki Slater. A lot of people missing Nikki Slater who don't have British Eurosport, and believe it or not, they want to get it. And a few are confused, had a few emails. Well, you get it by subscribing to Sky Digital or On Digital, or 2/3 of the cable companies in the UK have it. So you want to get it, and then you get the benefit of seeing Nikki Slater. It is a sight for sore eyes. 4.7 up to 5.2 the top score.
I'm not sure it's worth my subscription.
Yeah, but you get to see him on television.
Yeah, in the flesh. It's no better.
Right, 4.7 to 5.2, and presumably around the same for presentation, and she's going to slot in first place. 6 first places for Yoshie Onda, and the one she's pleased. 5 triples, and in her first World Championships, she's done herself proud.
Thank you. A short intermission for resupply.
So there's the situation at the moment. Yoshie Onda in first place. Diána Póth, who will shortly be coming up to whisper sweet nothings to Chris, no doubt. She's in second place. Alisa Drei is in third from Finland. Anna Rechnio fourth. Zoya Douchine has done very well, and she's moved up to fifth. How many skaters have we got still to go? 12. So she'll finish up around 17th place, you'd imagine. I don't think any skaters to come will finish below her. They're lower down. So the ice resurfacing machines out there doing their stuff. But we've got plenty for you in the intermission. Don't go away. You'll be back with us in Nice right after this. Then it's Sabina Wojtala from Poland. Then Viktoria Volchkova from Russia. Angelique Nikodinov from the USA, Jennifer Robinson from Canada, and Elena Liashenko from the Ukraine. But here she is, the girl who was very much the focus of attention in the short. She couldn't quite produce there, but let's see what she can resurrect here. She's in 12th place overall, just 15 years old, from Hunderstad in Denmark. Skating to Rondo Capriccioso, Mikkeline Kierkgaard. Good start. Triple loop. very clean triple toe loop.
Just doubling out on the flip there, a little bit of overstretch going in.
Seventh she was in the Europeans, but surprisingly only 3 weeks ago in Oberstdorf could only finish 12th in World Juniors. She showed a little bit more fallibility in the short program. She is an amazing talent. Triple Salchow, her third triple.
Combination.
Just missing out on the second part of the triple toe. Salchow double toe, her fifth triple. Done. 2 out of 3. Terrific. This program, when she qualified earlier in the week, couldn't do it in the short though, but she's come back with a bang in the free program, and that's why so many people, not just those from Denmark, are excited about her future. The best ever finish by any Dane in the Europeans, 7th, and this could be something to match. She could get a top 10 place here in Worlds.
Really was fantastic. She spotted the landings of the jump so well. There's the triple loop at the beginning. You see how firm she is with the arms and really make sure. This was one of the highlights for me. I know it's only a triple toe, but look how perfectly she spots the landing. That was pretty much as good as it gets. Just doubling out on the flip there. She really did give an extra bit of knee bend, bit too much stretch, perhaps at that point just trying too hard. But she's got it all, hasn't she? Double axel, perfect position in the air. Didn't get a lot of lift, but she's still got the determination to make sure that that left leg gets back. Packed in the content with the combinations. There were 3 or 4 jumps done in combination, and that's good. That's building on your base mark all the time. Well, it's going to be exciting times watching her develop over the coming years. Triple Salchow, and they're putting that double toe loop on the end just to make sure. Brilliant. And she's got movie-style looks, hasn't she?
Yes, what a future she's got if everything continues. Of course, there's many a slip between here and the very top. She's got everything going for her. Good coach too, someone who's been there, done that. Henrik Valentin, he's competed in World Championships for Denmark before. And they make a good pair, 4.7 up to 5.2, and she's going to slot in first place. Yeah, right across the board, 5.6 for presentation from the Romanian. I think that's a little excessive, but no qualms. First place, 9 out of 9, and remember the name for the future, Mikkeline Kierkgaard. She's our new leader. Next to go from Poland, and did very well in the short. She finished in 9th place, another teenager, but a little bit older, 18 years of age is this young lady. Rhapsody on a theme by Paganini is the music. She goes into the free in 10th place. It's Sabina Wojtala from Poland, her second World Championships. Combination. Does very well indeed. Triple lutz, double toe.
Another skater that gets good elevation on the jumps. Wonderful technique.
There's the flip, but only a double. Flip's an elusive jump for so many of the skaters this afternoon. Triple toe, double toe. Purchase as she set off on that triple loop. Doubts are beginning to come into almost everything she does. Badly needs a lift in the last minute. help, missed on the triple Salchow and then landed it. And that last little maneuver may well have resurrected her, because she was really looking as if she was struggling for the last couple of minutes. It's not really been a good time. Sabina Wojtala started the free program in 10th place, but I don't think she's going to end it in the top 10.
Oh, I'd go along with that. But another gutsy skater, you know, great to see her really trying to nail that triple loop. Although it didn't work for her, she knew how important it was and tried to get it at the second attempt as a jump that she can normally do in her sleep. Here's a look at the beginning of the program, the triple lutz. A little bit of a double-footed landing there, so that an indication that the confidence isn't at a high level at the moment.
Incidentally, while we're watching this, I'm intrigued. I'm just watching Stefan Bernadis taking his place, bronze medalist in the pairs competition with Sarah Abitbol. They're just taking their place just below us, surrounded by security.
Yeah. All the French skaters with bodyguards, aren't they?
Yeah, he was the guy, of course, who was stabbed just around 24 hours before he took to the ice.
Yeah. And we had Elvis Stojko just walk in. No guards at all.
No.
Well, that says it all, doesn't it? My Polish isn't very good, but I'm sure it was words of encouragement. And they're showing what a good fighter she is. Really desperately trying to get that Salchow in at the end, just to lift that technical mark.
She's going to drop, though, fairly alarmingly. She may lead when you see the ranking list come up now, but so many skaters who are just below her are going to leapfrog in front of her, you sense. They are still to skate.
Sabina Wojtala, note pour la valeur technique.
Marks for technical merit.
Yes, no, she's going to fall already. She's going to drop. She sees them 4-7, 4-5 from the Norwegian judge down to 5.1. Some have made a crashing sound for her. The presentation mark will be a little bit better, but I can tell you that two already have jumped in front of her. Overall, Mikkeline Kierkgaard and Yoshie Onda, and she's going to slump to 5th place on the free, 3rd overall, but I'm afraid it's going to be a difficult hour or so for her now. As she watches her position fall place by place. Sarah Hughes, the youngest competitor of them all, just 14 years of age. She'll be the last to go in about an hour and a quarter's time. And now to the girl who finished in 3rd place in Vienna, 3rd last year also in Europeans in Prague. But her best to date so far in Worlds is 10th last year in Helsinki. She's not performed too well up to now. Let's see what she can do in the free. The music is Michel Legrand, the Summer Nose, and the skater from Russia, 17-year-old Viktoria Volchkova. The free program let her down a bit in Europeans. She was poised for gold there. Less pressure now. Lutz. Beautifully done. Triple Lutz, double toe with so much command. Had a foot injury, of course, in Vienna, which can't have helped. And apparently is all cleared up. Now the flip. Beautifully done.
Timing is spot on today, getting great elevation.
Triple number 3 is the loop. Oh. Surprised, she seemed to have everything at her command. track with a triple Salchow. Beautiful triple toe loop. Out on the axle. Now this will be the Lutz on its own without a combination. The rhythm, or maybe it's tiredness. Rhythm seems to have gone. Double loop. Well, she completely ran out of steam at the end there. It did look as if fatigue set in. And I wonder if she has been able to train 100%. Didn't see that as nerves, did you? Because she started so well. Maybe just because the timing went in one jump, the nerves can fall apart. The timing, you feel, is so elusive. But it looked to me like it might have been tiredness.
Yeah, possibly. We talked about the temperature in here. It is very, very warm again. A packed stadium, and it's very warm outside. So that can have a big, big part to play. The air is pretty dry in here. But to me, it looked as though she just lost her sharpness at the beginning of the jumps. We saw in the double axel, she dropped the right hip a little bit on that, and that caused her to get a bit of oscillation, so she singled out, which is fair enough. But when it came to the second attempt at the triple Lutz, we just saw the combination then. She wasn't quick off the spot. You've got to get a good bit of explosive energy out of that takeoff to make 3 turns and give yourself time to get out of it at the end of the jump. Didn't have that, and consequently didn't make the 3 turns, and that was the situation on the last 3 jumps.
Yes, 4 triples, all of them in the first half of the program.
Yeah, when she gets it right, fantastic. She's one of the few skaters that gets elevation on the jumps and doesn't sacrifice the speed. She comes out of the jump the same speed as she goes in, and that makes it very impressive.
Lovely long limbs. She's a good deal taller than most of the skaters that we've seen or will see in the final group. It doesn't seem to put her off rhythm till that fatigue set in. That's where the Lutz went wrong the second time.
So graceful, isn't she? She really does feel the music.
I mentioned the word earlier on command. She has that, doesn't she, when things are going right?
She really does.
Viktoria Volchkova, note pour la valeur technique.
Marks for technical merit.
So, she started in 8th place. I'd imagine she's going to stay around that at the end of the night. 6 local time now. Yes. She's going to slot in first place, which is where she should. She's the highest position going into this free that we've had. And she's going to lead in the free and lead overall at the moment by some way. 6 out of 9 have her first, the Croatian, the Dutch, second, the Romanian has her in 4th place, but Viktoria Volchkova leads the pack now with 9 skaters to go. There's a happy man, Maurizio Magalio. Now to Angela Nikodinov, who's in 7th place. Came here in spite of being 4th at US National. Sasha Cohen, who was 2nd, too young to go. So at 19 years of age, Angela Nikodinov has her chance in Nice. 12th last year in Helsinki. Soundtrack to The Mummy, same music that Elvis Stoico used. Triple Lutz to start. Loop. I think she kept the free leg off.
Yeah, she did. She worked hard at the end of the jump.
Just doubles out on the flip. It's a big disappointment after such a promising start.
Looked to me as though it could have been a double-footed landing on that. That left foot was very, very low.
Never really got set for that Salchow, so only a double. So it's slam one, miss one really at the moment for Angela. Is beginning to fall apart. well, battles to get that double axel. With a similar type of routine, the way it unfolded on the ice, to Viktoria Volchkova. I thought at the beginning we were in for something very good indeed, but it didn't quite happen. She wasn't able to continue it on.
Yeah, a bit of disappointment for her. She came out with a lot of attack, skates very, very fast across the ice. But a few too many errors creeping into the program. And it was hit one, miss one, wasn't it? Until the end, when she really couldn't find a triple jump for love nor money.
Originally from Bulgaria, her parents moved to the States, but she's fluent in Bulgarian. From Spartanburg, South Carolina.
You can see when she jumps, she has her ankles very, very tight indeed, which is textbook jumping. You want to be like that in the air, but sometimes she's a little late getting that left leg out, and the free leg just touches on the landing. Looks great out there. A little bit of a question mark over the choreography. Felt sometimes she was skating through the music rather than to the music. Super dress, keeping that theme going. Bit of a change of edge going into that Lutz, and you can see the left foot touching on the landing there. Didn't get a lot of elevation, so just making sure that she doesn't fall.
Well, Viktoria Volchkova started one place below her in 8th. Angela here started in 7th. Possible to hold on to it, but I don't think she's done enough. Just 3 triples. Viktoria did 4, and for me, a better produced program all round.
Yeah, also the quality of the triple jumps that Viktoria did was far, far better.
Richard Callahan alongside, who took Todd Eldridge to world gold, and of course Tara Lipinski just a couple of years ago to world and Olympic gold medals. Tara now, of course, lost to amateur competitive skating, or eligible skating, as we should call it. And Angela here will be disappointed. She's going to slot in 3rd place on the free, 2nd overall behind Viktoria Volchkova. She'll stay in front of Mikkeline Kierkgaard, who beat her on the free. Fixed smile from Richard, but he knows the mark should have been better than that, but they weren't warranted. Croatian has her in 1st place, but mostly a good deal worse than that.
Fair bit of disparity there, 7th to 1st.
7th from the Italian. Elvis Stoico, who's just about 4 or 5 rows below us, leading the applause here for the Canadian ladies champion. 11th in the short, but should be better than that. Not quite produced it in World Championships up to now. The best she's produced is 18th last year. Let's see if she can go way better than that. 11th now. Here's Jennifer Robinson with Papa, Can You Hear Me? Salchow. Now for the triple Lutz combination. And lands it, triple Lutz double toe. Very, very promising start for Jennifer. Wonderful flip. Normally suffers with the landings of her jumps, but not so far. This will be the Lutz on its own. Might be double-footed there.
Left foot was very close. Need to see that one again, really. I think she may have got away with it.
Sure, that was double-footed.
Yeah, it was, definitely.
Now her triple toe loop. No problem there. Salchow, double toe loop. Was it a double axel? Very, very good. No wonder they're jumping up and down. That's the best we've seen so far, by some way. And look at the emotion of it now. Fabulous performance from Jennifer Robinson. She's waited a long time for that. Never really performed at Worlds before. But the Canadians have done well here. Elvis coming back after a couple of years in the wilderness to take silver medal in the men's. And here's Jennifer. Well, she's not going to get a medal, but so much pride. She will take a top 10 place, that's for sure. And she will be the new leader here.
Well, she deserves a top 10 place with a performance like that. We've seen her in the past landing so many jumps on 2 feet, but today she had the confidence, the wherewithal to keep that left foot off. You can see her really lifting the leg as she gets down on that right foot. Fabulous to watch. Just a couple of double-footed landings creeping in there. But one definitely, possibly two. Brilliant. A wonderful program as well. She's got a lovely feel for the music.
Yes. Great choreography. Very well skated to the music. 6 triples.
There's the loop. That was...
touch and go.
Yeah, the worst landing of them all. Tremendous. Well, she'll be thrilled with that performance. Look at that triple toe towards the end of the program.
Yeah, they're very, very happy. Skates at the Michelle and Doug Lee School in Mariposa. And she is going to go into the lead on the free, not overall, but those are the best marks you've seen. 4.9, look at those mid-5s, 5.3, 5.4. Better for presentation, for sure. And they can't wait to see them. Look at that. They're nearly falling over, waiting for the second set.
Second set will be excellent.
Yeah, they are. Look at that. Right across the board. First place, 3rd overall, because she qualified back in 11th, and some skaters who qualified higher have gone before her, but they are thrilled. She's a contender for the future. 23 years old, a late developer, but suddenly doing herself justice. Well done, Jennifer Robinson.
Sur la glace, représentant l'Ukraine.
Now to one lady from Ukraine who herself has been a bit of a disappointment in the big occasion. The Lithuanian bronze medalists, there they are, Pavlas Vanagas. Watching on, what a wonderful night they had last night. Elena Liashenko here from the Ukraine. In 9th place, 10th in the short. The Greeks, Piano Concerto, she skates. Lutz, very, very good. Wonderful start from Elena Liashenko.
Well, there's a little wobble on the landing of that. Just wonder whether she was hoping to put that in combination. Same error in the warm-up session before the competition started. Good triple toe.
There, didn't know whether to go for a double or triple loop and got caught halfway between. Hopes of doing really well have gone too. That was only a double Salchow. Brought back there, triple Salchow, double toe loop. She's a magical skater on her day, and a lot of the emails that we've had in have shown such support for Elena. But I'm afraid she did a good salvage job at the end there, but 3 triples not enough, even with her choreography, to hold on. I think she's going to drop out of the top 10. She's 9th now. She has a lot of support, but really that wasn't good enough. But she knows it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think she will drop out of the top 10. Bit of disappointment for her. She came out firing on all cylinders. Some good quality triple jumps at the beginning. There's the triple Lutz again, a good position in the air, really making sure that that left foot doesn't touch, hanging on in there. Pity about the flip. It's a carbon copy of the warm-up. She gave Doug Lee a bit of a shock, actually, because he was stood right there as she glided into the barrier on the warm-up session. But she has such a wonderful presence on the ice, and she'll be disappointed not to have been able to pull a little bit more out of the bag in that session. Just felt in the center section of the program where she was attempting the triple jumps, the speed had gone down a little bit. She tends to perform the triple jumps better when she's skating faster. Tremendous roar going up as Vanessa Gusmeroli is introduced to the crowd. She's on in the next group.
Wonderful choreography and such a pleasing skater. Who knows? She's got plenty of time. Still only 23. Her year may come, but this is her 5th World Championships, and this may be her worst result. She was 8th last year. The best she's done is 6th back in 1994. The worst a couple of years later when she was 12th. I think 12th place is about what she's looking at here. Marina Amakhanova alongside her. And there's 6 skaters to go. You'd have to back all 6 to go above her. So she's looking, if she can, to stay in the top 10, which would be 4th place right now. I'm not sure she's going to get it.
It's going to be tough for her. Very, very, very tough. Another skater who went out there and worked very, very hard. It's a real mind game, and she was battling all the way through.
Well, the marks aren't as bad as all that. 4.8 up to 5.2 from the Romanian judges, marking pretty high. And yes, you can look down now and see that the presentation mark must have pushed her up, because 4th place is where she's going to be. With 6 more to go, it looks like she's going to be okay. She'll stay in the top 10. A couple have had her in 2nd place. I'm not sure about that at all. But anyway, Elena Liashenko, little fortunate, we think, to be in the top 10.
Yeah, she certainly is. She benefits from having really good spins and speed across the ice. The judges rewarding her for that.
5-3, 5-4.
So Liashenko then in 4th place, top 3. Volchkova, Robinson and Nikodinov.
5-1. Thank you.
There's confirmation. Viktoria Volchkova leads. Remember, she's the Russian number 3, and the 2 other Russians are out there on the ice right now. The champion, Maria Butyrskaya, and the would-be champion, Irina Slutskaya. Volchkova leads, Robinson 2nd, Nikodinov 3rd. You're going to go for a commercial break pretty soon, and when you come back, the order will be Michelle Kwan out to regain her title. Vanessa Gusmeroli will go for France. Then Júlia Sebestyén for Hungary. Maria Butyrskaya, the champion, goes 4th for Russia. Then Irina Slutskaya, twice a European champion, but she's never won the world. She goes 5th. And finally, the youngest competitor of them all here, Sarah Hughes for the USA. We'll take a break. You won't miss a thing. You'll be right back with us. Just 3 minutes left in the warm-up for this final group. Kwan first, Gusmeroli 2nd, then Sebestyén for Hungary, then Butyrskaya out to retain her title, then Slutskaya, and then Sarah Hughes. I'm delighted I've just been joined by Elvis Stojko, 3 times a world champion. But Elvis, just by the look on your face a couple of nights ago, I reckon you got just as much pleasure getting a silver medal this year than you did with your 3 golds. Is that about right?
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, it's been a tough last couple of years. I was down for 1 year after Olympics, and then pulled myself back and got over that injury, which a lot of people thought, and the doctors thought I would never come back, and I have, and it feels great.
How difficult has it been coming back? A lot of people say it's much more difficult to come back once you reach the top than it is to get to the top in the first place.
Definitely. I know that Urmanov had some trouble with his groin as well. I tore my lower abdomen groin, made a mess of things after Olympics, and whether walk again or do normal, would I ever be back to, you know, that peak form? And I've gotten to that point, and it's a great feeling.
Well, can I tell you, that day in Nagano, I know you got 3 world titles, but when you got silver in Nagano, you became a real hero for a lot of people in Britain. The way you performed through that groin injury, it was just amazing.
Well, thank you.
Right, quick word. I know you want to get back, and we'll get Chris back in. What are your thoughts, or first your thoughts on Jennifer? Didn't she skate well?
Amazing. We've got a girl in the top 10, and it's going to be great. Hopefully we can get the send 2 next year.
And your thoughts on the last group? Is it Kwan's technical against Butyrskaya's artistic?
I think so, but Butyrskaya, I think here has a lot of experience behind her as well. Slutskaya's in the hunt. Her warm-up didn't look as clean as usual, so there's interesting stuff going to happen, and Sarah Hughes can jump in there, I think, too, and mess it up a little bit. But I think it's going to be a good one.
Okay, you get back to your seat. Enjoy it. Thanks very much for coming up and joining us here.
Thank you.
Cheers, Alice. Here we go then. The American flag's flying high, and out on the ice goes the young lady who won Worlds in 96 and 98, runner-up last year. Here she is, Michelle Kwan. Music entitled The Red Violin. Triple loop to start. Now the Lutz. She's landed it. And she's looking very good indeed. Triple toe, and she looks in one of those moves where she's not going to miss a thing. Next it's the Salchow. No doubt, 5 triples. That's 6, that's the flip.
Well, that was fabulous.
you may be looking at a girl who's just won back her world title. It's going to take one heck of a performance to beat it. It's possible, but I have to say, it may not happen. And Michelle Kwan was back to where she was 2 years ago when she looked unbeatable, infallible. Then came Tara Lipinski, and I think the bottom went out of her world for a little while. But she's back big time.
She really is. I tell you what, Simon, one of the key things here could be the draw. You know, the draw's not good for Michelle from the point of view of the marks, but it's very, very good for her as far as the skating is concerned, because we heard Jagodin saying there's nowhere to hide here. The other skaters will know what's going on out there. They'll know that Michelle's put in a stonking performance, and the pressure is really on now.
7 triples.
7 great triples.
And not just the Americans, everyone loving that. Another roar now because the French see Gusmeroli go out on the ice. But let's focus on this because we could be looking at someone who has come back to retain or regain her title. Foot perfect, and she's good artistically as well. Maybe not as good as Butyrskaya. No one's as good as Butyrskaya for artistic. But for the first mark, it's going to be, I would think, unbeatable for the first mark. And how good is Butyrskaya going to be in her first mark?
The problem is the judges are going to have to leave some room because they don't know what's coming. They can't prejudge it. But it was fantastic.
They can't leave too much room for the first mark, surely. Might leave plenty for the second. But she nailed it when it mattered. Well, they aren't great, are they? 2 5 6s. I think she deserves better than that. 7 triples. And everything else was fine. 5 6s, I can't believe. 5 7s, okay. 5 8s, where I have it. Now for the free, for the presentation mark. Very good indeed. Comfortably in the lead. Will she stay there?
And there's 2 Russians who are going to have something to say about it. The second mark, very, very good. Look at that. 1 2 3 4 5.9s.
It was a courageous performance from someone in skating terms who has really had to battle in the last year. And Frank Carroll is understandably proud with her. Well done, Michelle Kwan. Now to the French girl. What a week it's been for France. And if she can pick up where Anasina and Pesarov left off, she might just get a bronze medal. From Anasina, bronze medalist in 1997. Legends of the Fall is a music. Here is Vanessa Gusmeroli.
The crowd roaring, but there was a double-footed landing on the first part of the combination, the triple-less double toe.
Much better there. Triple flip. And clean again on the loop. People already standing up here. Already got a minute.
Clean again on the Salchow. Well, that was good. She didn't set up the 3-turn very well. but fought her way through to the end of the jump.
Triple lutz, and that was clean. Triple toe. That one was clean as well. Contingent in front of us, including Sarah Abitbol, Stefan Bernadis, are out on their feet. But it's bad news, I'm afraid, for Vanessa Gusmeroli, because Michelle Kwan, who she's been hoping, she must have been hoping, wouldn't perform, has performed out of her skin, and I don't think that anything that she's done there is going to take her above Michelle Kwan. The crowd here, 10,000 would love me to be wrong, but surely not. And I think she's destined to be unlucky, unless the other two, remember, still to come, Slutskaya, Butyrskaya. If they have nightmares, there's just a chance, but I don't think she's going to get a medal, I'm afraid.
It's a bitter shame, isn't it? She lost out of a medal at the European Championships after skating a similar program. She skated a blinder in Vienna, and she skated out of her skin here. Tell you what, Simon, the girls are showing the men a thing or two about coping with nerves, aren't they?
Absolutely. So often in the last 3 or 4 years, it's been the men who've been the highlight of the week, and here, although there was great drama in the men's free, you can't take that away, it was an amazing night for stories, but for pure skating, the girls are on top.
They really are.
And Gusmeroli could hardly have done any better. Just a pity about the first double-footed landing on the triple toe, but she came back and landed a triple toe late in the program. 5 triples, but one had 7.
She's so strong, isn't she? She skates with so much grace and elegance, but she's got the speed and the strength there as well. Fabulous stuff. I was worried when she came out, actually, because the atmosphere was electric, and I think that put her off in the qualification, but she coped with it very, very well here this afternoon.
Yes, if she has missed out on a medal, and I sense she's going to, that's where she lost it in the qualification. She was only 7th in her group. But boy, has she done herself proud in front of her home public. And the marks are coming up now, 5.5 up to 5.7, and also we can see the second mark in front of us, and it means that Gusmeroli is going to tuck in behind Kwan in second place. Remember, of the 3 of them, Kwan, Slutskaya, Butyrskaya, whoever wins the free will win overall. And Vanessa Gusmeroli is second at the moment, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a medal for her, but you never know. Oh boy, she has done herself proud here in front of her adoring fans. So Gusmeroli leaving us with plenty of good memories. Now onto the ice, the top skater from Hungary. They've got an embarrassment of riches in the female ranks, as Chris will tell you. 6th she is going into the free program. Zadas is the music. This is Júlia Sebestyén. It was meant to be. Young lady who does suffer a little bit with nerves. She's got to control herself right now. Down on the flip. First time Júlia's been in the top group. And can you imagine the last few minutes for her? Triple loop.
Just touching down with a free leg, but a good effort getting the 3 turns.
Right below us. I saw the triple looks and I thought she was going to be all right.
Yeah, just seemed to run out of steam on that toe loop.
Chris, we said it about the men so many times, and in the last couple of years, Yagodin and Prushenko, to compete in the way that they do at this level, amidst this euphoria, means that they're almost superhuman. Kwan and Gusmeroli have almost put superhuman performances down. This girl is not superhuman at the moment. She is suffering from nerves, and it can't have been easy for her in the last 10 minutes to hear the roars greeting Gusmeroli and Michelle Kwan as well.
I think when you put it all into perspective, she probably hasn't done a bad job at all. She's put a lot of fight in there. She's managed to get 3 turns on some of the jumps, but obviously you can see the landings are nothing like what she's used to doing. It is amazing. You can't even begin to believe what's going through their mind and the sort of pressure and skating out there. She is somebody who does suffer with her nerves anyway, and the added pressure of skating in the final group is just too much for her at this moment in stage. But the experience, she couldn't buy that experience.
No.
Not anywhere. And I think she's done enough here to not be scarred by the experience. She can take loads of pride back to Hungary with her, and great memories of her time here in Nice, and what she's learned from competing in this final group with the best skaters in the world, you know, is going to be invaluable in years to come for her.
Sure. But those moments before she took to the ice, when she heard the roars for the 2 girls who she was hoping, obviously she's hoping for a medal. She was in the final group, she had a chance, but the others had to make mistakes, and then she hears no mistakes from Kwan,
right.
Very little mistakes from Gusmeroli, pandemonium, she must have done well, and then she has to skate herself.
Very difficult, very, very difficult, but she's coped with it, she's had it, she's had the experience now, and you know, that's going to set her in good stead for the future, because I hope she's going to be in that situation again, and so does she.
She is going to drop, and she's going to drop fairly alarmingly. Yes, 4.9 up to 5.3. She's lucky in a way, as you're saying, all the pressure of the final group, but she gets the marks, 4.9 to 5.3. If that had been in the previous group or the one before, she wouldn't have got those marks.
No, you're dead right there.
But she's earned them by qualifying in a good place.
Yeah, she's had a great championships, and she's got so much to be proud of.
So she moves into 4th place at the moment with 3 more skaters to go. Now the drama picks right up again. Out to retain the title that she won in Helsinki last year. It wasn't the performance of her life, it was the result of her life. The performance of her life probably came in the short program when she was unbelievable. Anything like that, and she could beat Kwan, but she has to land the jumps. The artistry we know is there from this amazing Russian, Maria Butyrskaya, skating, of course, to Swan Lake. With a look, razor sharp.
Just wonder, Simon, whether she was looking for a combination there.
Now to the flip. Good enough. Double-footed on the Salchow at the end of that triple toe combination. Lands the loop though. Salchow on its own, I think the gold medal may have gone. Triple toe. Close, so close, but I don't think it's enough. She is a marvel to watch on the ice. But I don't think the technical content was enough, and I don't think that Butyrskaya has done enough. But you never know. It depends on Slutskaya. So open. You may find that Butyrskaya leads after this in front of Kwan, but that Slutskaya, if she skates between Kwan and Butyrskaya as far as the marks are concerned, Kwan could get it. Very, very interesting. That wasn't, though, a gold medal performance.
No, you're right. I don't think she's done enough to do it. The key was the triple toe, half loop, triple Salchow. A good start, good solid start. That should have been in combination. She needed the triple combination. And I just wonder whether she ought to have tried that Salchow again at the end of the program. Maybe dropped out the last spin, rather than do a combination spin, just do a layback or something and get that Salchow in.
She may just be lucky overall.
And there's the key element, going for the Salchow. Didn't have enough momentum. You can see the speed had withered away throughout the combination.
With the tariff mark with a qualification and the short, it means that Kwan has to find someone to go in between her and Butyrskaya if she's going to take the gold.
Yeah. I'll definitely have Kwan first on the day.
Yeah. Absolutely. And
you know, Gusmeroli may come into the frame.
Yeah, absolutely. But at the moment, it's not happened. Kwan, we just get the marks up now, and you'll see them on your screen in a moment. There they are, 5-4 to 5-7. It's really complicated. I'll try and make sense of it for you. What's happened is that Kwan has beaten Butyrskaya on the free. Of course she has. But Butyrskaya leads Kwan overall, and Michelle Kwan needs someone to get between her marks and Butyrskaya's marks to push Butyrskaya down, and then Kwan has won back her title. So a lot could happen. Sarah Hughes could do something here. Could really help her fellow American. It's not over yet, but at the moment it's Butyrskaya leading. She doesn't look as if she feels she's the world champion. Waiting to go on the ice is Irina Slutskaya, who has twice been a European champion, but not a world champion. Michelle Kwan waits and hopes that Slutskaya does well, but not that well.
That's right.
She wants her to do better than Butyrskaya, but not better than herself. Are we looking at the young lady who's won the world title for the third time, or this young lady taking the world title for the first time? She seemed to have forgotten her skating last year, but her husband, her parents, her coach implored her to come back, and she's come back to win the European title in impeccable style. Can she go on to win the Worlds? Bizet's Carmen, Irina Slutskaya. Triple Lutz, double loop. Really difficult combination. No, just a double Salchow.
This is a nervous start from Slutskaya. She's looking for the big combination, and that should have been it. She was going for triple Salchow, triple loop, but just doubling out on the loop.
Still pretty impressive. Triple Lutz. Triple loop. Triple flip. I think the free leg stayed on.
Yeah, fantastic triple flip.
Amazing spins. Wow, has she done it? It's hanging on a knife edge. Yes, she doubled out on the Salchow. Yes, she might have got another triple at the end of the combination. It wasn't the perfect performance. It might be good enough to win her the gold. Was the key thing. It's obviously better than Butyrskaya's. Was it better than Kwan's?
No. No triple. That would decide it for me. If you need an excuse, it's there for you, because they were both brilliant. Both skated really, really well. Slutskaya, a couple of mistakes at the beginning there. She was looking for more, That triple Salchow, triple loop combination would have nailed it for her.
If you're right, Chris, she's just won Michelle Kwan the world title.
Yep, I know that. We'll have to wait and see. But crikey, she held her nerve well.
Oh.
She put pressure on herself. She was going for big combination at the beginning. This should have been in combination. The triple lutz. And she put a double loop on the end there. She's been doing triple lutz, triple loop in practice. Here's the Salchow. No problems with the triple Salchow. Again, doubling the loop. And she can do triple Salchow, triple loop in her sleep.
First mark for Kwan wasn't that good. A lot of 5, 6s.
No, there is room. There's plenty of room.
But the second mark was outstanding. Boy, this is going to be really interesting. Sarah Hughes still to come. She could make a difference, but it may be that Michelle Kwan has been helped out by a Russian, denying another Russian a world title. Or it could be that Slutskaya herself has proved us wrong, because I agree with Chris, that Slutskaya has done enough to win the world title on her own. This is a girl, remember, who was out of the reckoning a year ago and given up skating. Amazing build and spin. She can do it on either foot.
She did skate well, though. Totally focused. And how must she be feeling sat there waiting for these marks?
Yes.
Nothing she can do anymore. Very well done.
Yes, 21 years old, but so much maturity. So first the marks for technical. Michelle Kwan is just blocking it out. 5, 6 up, 5.9. Wow, this is so close. It's so close. 5, 6 up to 5.9. But it's what we thought. Looking at the second set, it's what we thought. Exactly that has happened. She's going to slot in second place. Butyrskaya drops to third. Michelle Kwan is going to win the world title. Michelle Kwan has won the world title for the third time. Slutskaya is going to be second in all probability. Butyrskaya third, unless this girl can do something extraordinary. And she probably doesn't realize right now, she certainly doesn't realize, but she's won the world title.
I think someone will have to wake her up to get her a medal.
And she deserves it. She was phenomenal. Michelle Kwan has won the world title for the third time. Sarah Hughes is on the ice now in fourth place, just a chance of a medal for her. And of course, if she skates unbelievably well, she could take it, but I don't think she's got it in her to beat Michelle Kwan. Not at 14 years of age, the youngest competitor in these championships. Double axel. Key move is next, a triple-triple combination. A little bit out of it, but it was very close.
It was. She had to step out the landing of the triple loop. That was the combination that Slutskaya was looking for. The triple Salchow, triple loop. Fantastic stuff.
Triple toe, going for the triple loop at the end of it, but again had to step out of it. triple lutz. She's doing herself proud. Stuff. 14 years of age, and what a performance. It's possible she's got a medal. I don't think so, but it's just possible. Because you, of course, have to beat Vanessa Gusmeroli, and I don't think that's going to happen on the free. But she is a name to be reckoned with for the future. Runner-up in Junior Worlds last year. Her first real tilt at a medal at World Championship. She was 7th last year. She's going to be better than that this year. That was excellent from Sarah.
It was a fantastic skate. When you put that into perspective, at the end of this group, with everything that's been going on, she's had to hold her nerve a second time in the World Championships. Fantastic. Nailing those big triple jumps. I know she stepped out at the end of them, but boy, oh boy, are they difficult. Triple loop combination is much harder because the free leg has to stay in front on the takeoff of the second jump. You've got nothing to stop the rotation of the first jump with. Here's the lutz. She gets a bit of a change of edge, quite a big change of edge on the lutz. So technically, that's not as good as the other skaters in this top group.
Now it looks like Butyrskaya is going to hold on to 3rd. I think Gusmeroli will hold on to 4th. I think Sarah's going to be 5th. But it was some skate, and the great thing was that it wasn't a sense of anticlimax after all that we've seen. Boy, have we seen something.
Wow. It's very, very rare that you see a competition like this in the ladies, isn't it?
Yes.
They've done themselves proud.
And you just have to take your hat off to Michelle Kwan. What a fantastic performance it was from her.
I wonder if she knows yet.
So they're keeping young Sarah waiting. The last of the 24 skaters this afternoon, and I hope they've treated her well. Michelle Lee there. Yep. So Robin Wagner, 5.3 up to 5.7. They're good, but they're not going to get her a medal. But she's done herself proud. She moves in front of Volchkova. Just see the place mark coming up in front of us now, and it is going to be 5th place. But no podium this year, but surely at the age of 14 to be able to produce something like that. Puberty is a funny thing. You don't know how she's going to mature physically and mentally. We hope the best for her, and if it is the best, she could be the best in the world. And what great memories she'll bring away from Nice. There's the champion. And there's confirmation. It quite literally couldn't have been closer. But because Michelle Kwan won the free, even though they have the same tariff, she beats Slutskaya, and Maria Butyrskaya, lucky last year, has to settle a bronze medal this year.
What a fantastic event, and you have to feel for Vanessa Gusmeroli. She skated her socks off again this afternoon and doesn't get a medal.
But it was just. It was just. She left herself too much to do.
Yeah, oh, she did, yeah. She's got herself to blame. She skated an awful qualification.
And congratulations to the judges.
Yeah, they did a fabulous job today.
They have done a very good job. We give them a load of stick sometimes, but they really did perform consistently well right the way through, and they got a very difficult competition spot on.
Yeah, it was difficult. It's so close at the top there. So little between them. She's just found out, look. Just found out.
Michelle Kwan, the world champion for the third time. And there's the moment that she put herself in pole position for the world title.
Well, it really was a spellbinding program, and I have to say, I think the draw was in her favor. She had a 6-minute warm-up and then was able to go straight out and perform in the competition.
Yes, in 1996 it was Edmonton and she beat Chen Lu, and Slutskaya was third. In 1998 Slutskaya was second, Butyrskaya third. So it's the same result exactly, the 1, 2, 3 as in Minneapolis a couple of years ago.
Incredible, absolutely incredible. And what a time she's had. You know, she must have been so disappointed over the last couple of years. She's had to fight her way back, hasn't she?
Yes.
And the disappointments of the Olympics, where she went in as firm favourite.
She wears that good luck charm around her neck all the time, given to her by her grandmother, who's Chinese. Michelle's parents, immigrants from China, run a restaurant in Torrance, California, where she lives. But congratulations to her, to Frank Carroll too. I think they've had the differences in the last year, but they've stuck with it, believed in each other, and here's the reward. A third gold medal.
Yeah, he's a fabulous coach, and I think, you know, even with all the problems that they've had, I think that they have a special relationship, and he was living every second of that program today. Presentation, I'll have to wait for the interviews.
It was a performance really that reminded us of 4 years ago when she came on the scene as a 15-year-old. In fact, 2 years ago I don't think she was quite the skater when she won a second time, and I thought perhaps that form might have gone for good, but no, this was as good as ever. Butyrskaya is not going to be as happy as some of the bronze medalists we've seen.
No, you're right, she got a little weak. The jumps got lower. She wasn't as fast across the ice. That smoothness had gone, but it was back there for everyone to see today.
And of course you'll be able to see Michelle and Irina and Maria tomorrow night. The gala will record. It's taking place tomorrow afternoon, but you can see it 8 o'clock on British Eurosport, 9 o'clock elsewhere. It's a big day of sport. Of course, we've got the superbikes from South Africa, we've got the Grand Prix motorbikes from Malaysia. Tonight we've got two other young ladies, Hingis and Davenport, knocking it up head to head in Miami for that big title there, but no world title for Maria.
Isn't it wonderful to see her smiling there? You know, she must be absolutely gutted inside.
Confirmation that Martina Hingis and Lindsay Davenport, the world's number 2 and number 1, going at it at 10 o'clock British time, 11 o'clock elsewhere.
Still a bit of a wait. I'm sure there's plenty more interviews going on backstage. And just about everybody has stayed behind in this arena. It's been a joyous atmosphere in here this afternoon. Not quite as electrifying as it was last night, but I don't think anything could be. Nothing's going to beat that for a while anyway.
It's all been either dramatic or fantastic skating. And tonight, well, this afternoon, actually it's moved on to the early evening, hasn't it? 7:30 local time. We had both, really. We've had intense drama and wonderful skating as well. The men had the drama, but not the skating.
Yeah, they couldn't get it together, could they? But the ladies leading the way. And we were having that discussion earlier on in the week about, you know, should the ladies be putting in these triple jumps, these hard jumps? But I think this afternoon just proving that they can cope with it.
Yes. But Maria just falling short of where she wanted to be.
Still wonderful to watch. Well, it couldn't have been any closer, that's for sure.
Her third medal, of course, she got the bronze in '98, gold last year. But we'll never forget her performance in the short program.
No, that was something very, very special. You know, we were having the discussion about the sixes. I'd have given that a 6 for the second mark, because in my view, that was as close to perfect as you're ever going to get. Fantastic quality.
There's another world champion with Tabia Cinquanta, the president of the ISU. Alexei Yagodin.
That's lovely, isn't it?
So he's held on to his title. Maria, unfortunately, has not held on to hers.
But she fought every inch of the way. Just on reflection, that doubling out on the Salchow and not able to get the triple-triple combination out. Could it have been a different story?
But he's been enjoying himself, Alexei, in the last couple of days.
He was enjoying himself before he skated. I've never seen him so relaxed.
Yes, you saw him down the pool table.
Yeah. Every time I walked past, he was on the pool table. Every single time. And he said he's had a fantastic time here. He loves the place, and he's settled in, and he felt like he was on holiday. And we thought he was superhuman. Proved not to be here. But he's still an incredible athlete. Just a fantastic competitor. That says it all, doesn't it?
Just looking down the list of winners, the last young lady to win the world title 3 times is here, Katarina Witt. At least 3 times. She won it 4. Kristi Yamaguchi won it a couple of times. But since then, we've had Jill Trennery, Kusana Bayul, Yuka Sato of Japan, Chen Lu from China, and Tara Lipinski, as well as Maria Butyrskaya. And who knows, this young lady, Irina Slutskaya, could win next year. What an amazing return to form it's been for her. She was out with a washing last year.
She certainly was. I mean, she just completely changed her lifestyle this year, got married, and she's a completely different athlete.
Good advertisement for marriage, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
So are you, Chris.
Thanks for that.
Two great personalities. Slutskaya always beaming. I'm not sure that Butyrskaya will find it in herself to get a smile as broad as that, but you'd understand that. We can't criticize her for it. She's the champion. She's just lost her title, and she's a perfectionist.
But she's been smiling down there, and no matter how bad she's feeling inside, she hasn't let her emotions show, and that's very, very good to see. Very creditable.
And just looking at the marks, it could not have been closer in the overall tariff through the qualification, through the short program, through the 3. 0.4 separates first and third.
Yeah.
0.4.
Well, Kwan and Slutskaya finish on the same marks, don't they? 3.6 each. 4.0 for Butyrskaya. And then a fair old gap between Butyrskaya and Gusmeroli due to that torrid time in the qualification.
Diána Póth moved up a place too to 14th.
Well, that can't be bad.
Can't, and I know you're struggling with the cold I've given you. I've given you so much. I've also given you my cold. But Diana's moved into 14th place. Here now for Michelle Kwan. And this year she's done it combining her role as a student. She's at UCLA, a full-time student, and said she didn't want any special treatment, lives in a dormitory with another girl. And think of the riches, think of the pieces she could buy.
Second, and winner of the silver medal, representing Russia, Irina Slutskaya.
So it's America first, and it's going to be Russia second and third. Didn't even qualify last year for Europeans. All worlds.
Yeah, very different skater this year, though. Totally different mental attitude.
She was seriously thinking of giving it all up. Had to prize herself back to the rink thanks to her husband and her parents and her coach, Zhana Gromova. And now, the diva. Still serene and great to see.
Good to see so many people on their feet here, appreciating the performance and the effort that she gave.
Irina Jakupčević, her coach, along with Vladimir Putin. So at the age of 27, Butyrskaya finds herself an ex-champion, and at the grand old age of 19, Michelle Kwan is a champion for the third time.
The medals will be awarded by Mr. Otávio Cinquenta, President of the International Skating
There's Otávio Cinquenta, the President of the ISU.
International Olympic Committee.
Accompagné par Monsieur Christian Oliver.
What a week he's been in charge of. Sally Stapleford, the referee, coming up behind.
Accompanied by
Otávio Cinquenta must be very, very pleased with the way the championships have gone. They've had plenty of coverage. There's been loads of stories. I know up in the press rooms, the press have been busily typing away, and they've got extra large columns because the stories have been so good.
Lovely personality she's got, Irina. Plenty of mixed emotions, but she holds her cool, Maria Butyrskaya.
She's been through some emotions over the last half an hour, hasn't she, through that final group. The marks she got weren't great, and her heart must have sunk when the marks came up on the screen.
And these three, of course, will all be back next year. Maria Butyrskaya, 27 years old, but you'd think that for sure she'll be back. I'm sure they'll all be going for Salt Lake City.
I hope so.
Sally Stapleford adds her congratulations. Of course, there's one other little thing that we've omitted to mention so far. Prize money now at Worlds, and Michelle Kwan at the top there gets a little matter of $55,000 for winning.
I think she's earned it. Wonderful picture.
Right then, the Stars and Stripes will ring out for the first time here in Nice.
raised for the national anthem of the United States of America.
Salchow come up here and tell us how hard it is to come back when a lot of people have been writing you off. Michelle Kwan found that a lot of people were writing her off a year ago, and only she knows the emotions that she's had to deal with in the last year. But she's come back in wonderful style, and she is the champion for the third time. Slutskaya takes the silver. Butyrskaya takes the bronze. Hope you've enjoyed it along with Chris and I, and that you'll be with us for the gala tomorrow night, which we'll record for you and play you at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock UK. We'll leave you with some of the best pictures of what's been a quite outstanding afternoon. Hope you've enjoyed the competition. Don't miss the gala tomorrow. Chris and I, bye for now.
World Figure Skating Championships.